Welcome back. Joining us in studio is April Sins, one of our favorites. It's so good to have you back in person.
It's great to be here. Thank you so much.
Of course. Feels surreal. So usually we have April virtually sharing some food tips, but in honor of Earth Day, she is here. She's in person.
Yeah.
So April, Earth Day's tomorrow.
Yeah.
How can people kind of be more eco-friendly in their own kitchen?
Yeah, definitely. So it makes me think of reducing food waste, right? So whenever we're thinking of reducing food waste, what are the ways can we use food? How can we prevent ourselves from going into the pantry and maybe having to throw things away? So one thing we can do is we can do a first in, first out method.
Okay.
You may have heard of this at home. What this is this is where the first thing that you had in the pantry is in the front, and that's the first thing you want to go out.
Okay.
So when you bring home, for example, if I bring home a new can of diced tomatoes, I'm going to put it in the back of the line, and then that way whenever I move my inventory forward, I will use the next thing that's in line.
Okay.
And so that's basically, because you know, we've all been there where we go into the pantry and we didn't even realize that we had one of those already, whatever it is.
Or like it gets hidden in the back and you're like, oh, those are tortillas from 5 years ago.
Exactly.
Been there before.
Exactly. So not only can this help us reduce food waste, but it can also help us save money. Keep some money in our wallets because we already have those food items. Another thing you can do is go into the pantry, and go into the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the refrigerator that might be turning and maybe you need to extend the shelf life of it? One thing that I think of is spinach.
Yeah.
So fresh spinach, I know, right after you open the bag,
It goes bad quick.
It starts going bad, right. So you can definitely use it in some cooked dishes, some stir fries, but you can also put this in a Ziploc bag and freeze it.
Okay, wow.
And extend that shelf life. You can use it in smoothies or make a spinach dip later on or something like that. So those are some really easy ways that you can do that. You can also take your leftovers and make some different casseroles and stir fries with those things as well.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah. So, and also I have some ends here of some different items. So I was chopping some fruit and some vegetables. This is really fun to put into a water pitcher and make your own homemade spa water.
Oh, that is so smart. And then you feel like a little bit extra, a little bit more like you can relax at the spa.
Oh, yes,
I love that.
definitely. And it's very kid friendly too. My daughter loves it when we make spa water out of those leftover ends. And lemons, cucumbers, even kiwi ends, all those things, you could put those to good use and just put them in the container and make some spa water.
That is great. And so we're going to be checking back in with April. We have a fun recipe to try. She's going to show us. So stay with us. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. We're celebrating Earth Day with our friend April Sins. So good to have you back in studio.
Thanks so much. It's great to be here.
I just love it. Okay, so now we have a fun little recipe that you're going to show us. What is it?
This is perfect for Earth Day because we're going to be making some flowers, okay?
Oh, I like that.
So we're going to it's going to be a fruit flower garden.
Ooh. Okay.
And this goes great with, y'all were outside earlier making some gardening things. And so this is going to be a really simple recipe that's basically just to put together, great for kids, adults, and the like. So what we're going to be using today is a bagel.
Okay.
You can also use a rice cake if you have that.
I love
Taylor has his whole obsession
I have a
with
whole
rice
stash.
Oh, do you? You could
That'll
totally
be our
use
next
this.
venture here.
Yeah. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using some whipped cream cheese and some strawberry preserves. And the great thing about this is you can customize it to whatever you like. So if you would rather not put the cream cheese and just use the preserves, you could do that too. So go ahead and put a spoon of the cream cheese and mix it with the preserves.
So in here.
In there.
Okay.
Now what I like about using a strawberry preserve is that it's going to make it have a pink background. If you use blueberries, it's going to give it like a light blue.
Ooh.
So so you can kind of choose your background with that.
I feel like an
I
artist
already
right
like
now.
the smell of this.
Yeah, you're mixing your paint.
Or a hairstylist.
She's such an artiste.
Yes, and so this is a great way to be able to eat the rainbow too, because it's great to be able to get everybody in the family to eat more colorful foods, like some fruit, some vegetables.
Yeah.
I was thinking too, you could even make a savory one with this.
Oh.
And once you have that mixed, you can go ahead and spread that on your bagel. And then what we're going to be doing is just making a design, and there's no wrong way to do that. And so this is your own creativity. I have some examples right here.
That gets us in
We're a
trouble
little-
quite a bit. So
If we go off the recipe, everything is chaos.
Stick to the recipe.
So we do it
Yeah.
on both sides of the bagel?
Okay, yes.
Or-
So you can do it on both sides, and you can make different kinds of flour. So what I have right here is some cut bananas. I also have some cut oranges. Now, the kiwi really makes a great center for the flour because it has those little black seeds in the middle, which simulates like the look of the center of the flour. So that's really going to be the one that kind of gives it away whenever you put it all together.
Yeah.
So really simple recipe just to kind
I'm gonna move
of
that here.
celebrate Earth Day with the family and be able to have a really delicious snack too. Yeah,
I
feel
love
free
this.
to grab
Okay, so
whatever
then-
you
then
want.
we just start
You're
putting everything on?
such a mess.
Yeah. So now you just grab whatever you want. The bananas make some good petals.
I
the
love how good the
oranges make some
orange
good
smells.
petals as
I
well.
know, I love it. I love a kiwi. This is so
Yes.
fun. I mean, we're talking about ways that people can be more environmentally friendly
Yes.
in their kitchen.
Yes.
We found another really good tip.
Right.
We were talking during the break is making a grocery list, like
Right,
really
making a
looking at what
list.
you have.
Making a list. Now, what you can do is you can pull up, like for Rouses, you can pull up a Rouses app, you know, and you can start from there.
Oh, no.
And that way
Well,
you can.
there goes a blueberry.
A blueberry.
Oh,
too.
Adam.
And
Well-
then you can go from there and start making your list. You can look
Yeah.
at sale papers.
All of that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna finish our little flowers. I can't get the banana. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
Maybe a better opportunity for you to stay inside and do some creations like Taylor and I tried to do here.
I'm excited to
But-
try these. And then April, you can also make some spa water.
I
We're
know.
gonna try it right
But
now.
actually-
you can smell the lemon.
I've been eating orange
juices.
slices.
I'm gonna try and
Yes.
pick mine up and show you all.
Oh, you
They
did
came out really
excellent
good.
job.
You did
there's
really
mine.
You
good.
did very good.
And this is mine.
I love
I got
it.
messed up hands too, so.
It's okay.
But
This
you
was
know,
so
it was
fun.
an attempt. It was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
We had fun making them.
I know.
That's it.
And then
Thank you
Taylor's
for
gonna pick
being
on
here
me
Have
for
with
fun.
us.
Thank
So
y'all
good
so
to-
much for having me.
Of
It was so great to
course.
have you back.
Thank you
We've
so
missed you
much.
so much.
Y'all too.
And
The
great
gang is
stuff
back
here.
together.
But we will see y'all tomorrow. We're going to continue to create things.
I'm gonna try this.
Go ahead.